Hello, all. So today I want to spend some time just walking through your work packet. 11 of you picked it up yesterday. I'm really hoping the other 10 families are able to pick it up today. But I just wanted to kind of let you know what's in here and how I'm going to be helping you, online through videos to complete these assignments for the rest of the year. So the first thing that's in your packet is your report card. I believe it's the last report card for the year. I don't see why we would do a last one. So I believe this is your last report card. I will give you more information to let you know for sure, but that is my belief right now. I don't see any reason to grade you remotely. I want to keep checking and tracking your work, but I don't think it's appropriate. So we'll see what goes from there. Otherwise, what's really important to me is just like how the report cards are there to let your parents know how you're doing in school, but also to let you know how you're doing so we could focus on how we're going to help you grow and get better. I want to grow and get better. I want to be a better teacher every year. So you have a teacher report card. Now, this is your chance to let me know how I did as your second grade teacher. And I really want to get these back so that I can use this information to think about next year, how I can help my next students. So you have a teacher evaluation emoji page, your favorite memories, but also suggestions you have for me. You get to rate me by did I do something a lot, sometimes, or not at all. Examples are like treat us with kindness, and did I prepare creative lessons, and asking like, did I do that a lot or sometimes or maybe not at all? And then this one is just saying, what kind of person am I? You have some choices here like helpful, polite, funny. Did you think I was a serious person or a patient person? But coloring 3 of these to let me know what kind of teacher I was. And then at the back, if you have any extra comments, you can write it here. But then here, you get to circle your grade. Do you think I was A, an awesome teacher, B, a great teacher, C, a good teacher, D, okay teacher, and F, a terrible teacher? So please let me know. Now, so that you can let me know how I did, I gave you an envelope. This envelope has my house address, but also yours has a stamp on it. This one doesn't, but yours does. And that means I paid for this envelope. This envelope is already paid for to come back to my house. So when you're done with your report card, I want you to put it inside this envelope. It's okay, it doesn't fit perfect, but you can fold it up and put it in. At the school, the bell rings. But then also, if you have any letters or anything else you want to send me, you can put it in this envelope too. It is already paid for. You can just put them in, seal it up on the back, the sticky part, and then drop it in a mailbox. Now, for the work part of your packet. So first, I wanted to talk about the math. Okay, so you have this math workbook. You can tell it's got page numbers on it. This is so that I could tell you which page I'm sending a lesson about. And you can follow along if that helps you. Now, the beginning, this is all review. We talked about subtraction, but it's going to come into some new stuff. Like we're going to talk a little bit about the beginnings of multiplication. And then later, we're going to get into fractions. Okay, so if you want to start and get ahead, that is absolutely okay. Otherwise, I'm going to be releasing lessons to help you complete these worksheets. I will also be uploading them on Seesaw. So if you don't want to do the paper one, you would rather do the online one and turn it into me there. There's choices, okay? The next thing, and then there's these little math books. So we have the My Little Array book. So as I teach you about multiplication, you'll know how to do this and you could cut it out and make a little book. And then there's also a My Fractions book. Okay, so that's the math. Word study is word search. So in the corner, you can see that there are words. You have to read the word. This one says bark. And then I have to find the picture that shows barked. Here's barked. And then after I write the word barked here, or bark, then I have to find bark in the word search. All right, for reading, there's actually 2 packets. So the summary one is actually the same. If you looked inside already, you'll see that every page is the same. Now, this is because I'm going to be posting a read aloud every Monday. And every Monday, I want you to listen to the story and respond by telling me the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. That's your listening activity. Then on Tuesday, I'm going to upload a discussion where we will practice doing one of these worksheets with the read aloud you listened to on Monday, the one you did a summary for. So on Tuesday, I'll tell you, open up to page 7. And then if you open up to page 7, see it says right there, 7. We'll do a lesson on problem and solution and thinking about the read aloud that we listened to the day before. But then you'll notice that on the next page, page 8, is the same worksheet. This is page 8, but it's the same. That's because on Wednesday, what I want you to do is read your own book. And by Friday, turn in your own problem and solution. So Monday, we'll listen to the story and summarize together. Tuesday, we'll work together to do a problem and solution. And then by Friday, your job is to practice your new skill, problem and solution, with your own worksheet and turn it into me on Friday. You could do that on Seesaw. Or if you like to write on paper, which I do too, so I understand, you could ask your parents to take a picture and text it to me so I can read it. Now, the last thing is your writing. This is an opinion writing worksheet with some checklists here. So we're going to practice just like we wrote stories, narratives, and we wrote informational stories about animals. We're going to practice writing about an opinion with something that I believe that I want to share with someone else and try to convince them to believe me. So we're going to practice that. There's 4 of them here. So over the next 8 weeks, we are going to have a lesson where we practice creating an opinion and writing our reasons. And we'll write 4 opinions by the end of the year. All right. So I believe that is everything in your work packet. If you have any questions, please text me or call me. I'm happy to talk more about this. But just keep in mind that all of this work, if you want to go ahead, go ahead. The word search are for you to do, and the math books are for you to do. But I'm going to be walking you guys through the math, the writing, and the reading packets together. So you can wait for my lessons to be sent to your phone or posted on Seesaw, and you can work alongside me. Okay? As Miss Adams says, love you lots.